I am back and with some more Mass Effect 2. We're on episode 25 of the Let's Play series and continuing on with the Legendary Edition Let's Play. And yeah, back with some more. It's pretty much the day after. I'm recording after work, so it's been a minute. Last episode, we've had to come back to Omega because I started to do Samira's loyalty quest, but we've had like loads of other quests pop up at Omega. So we've got some side stuff to do, really, like the Patriarch. Like we gotta do some stuff for him. Find the thugs in or near Afterlife, and kill them on behalf of the Patriarch. Honestly, I can't remember it too much, why we're doing it. And then we got the packages. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the Citadel or Eternity on Ilion. Yeah, we can do that. Need to go back to Citadel anyway. Find someone who might make use of the forged IDs. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But then Samira. Find a VIP password to enter and investigate Afterlife. Yeah, I have no idea about that. But yeah, like I said, it's after work, so I don't know if there's going to be a mad episode, but I might be able to get an hour and a half done. I'm kind of wanting to. You know what I'm meant to look for. There's some geezer that we're going to have to talk to. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Enjoying the playthrough as always. I've kind of mellowed out over the past few episodes. I really did just get into it and let the game play itself, really. It's so easy to just let that happen.
I understand Patriarch's still in residence in Afterlife.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Right, so who are we looking for?
I'm in an important business.
Want to talk to Aria.
Maybe the entrance. I need a pass. I have no idea where to go.
I think I feel my moral instinct. Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are?
You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Nice one, girls. Nice one, ladies. That was a bit easy. That was too easy. Probably have to Google where to get the password from.
Colony on horizon has been attacked. Another in a series of human failures to colonize the recent deeper in the galaxy.
The mocap is pretty good in this.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Speed grids.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
An Asari fugitive is
I
hiding
knew
out
it.
You haven't taken
Why
steps
would
to...
Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in a... Thanks for the help.
Okay.
Good luck finding her.
What's that
Better luck
about? The
catching
coordinates? For what? What's the coordinates for? Find a password to enter and investigate Afterlife VIP room. Password VIP Af. The password for the VIP section of the club. You can access the section by telling the security When you arrive at the Afterlife Club, simply tell the security guard or the person in charge I've no idea, because like,
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Nothing to see here.
so I'm guessing that's the door, right? I've no idea. Try YouTube. Mass to after BIP password. God, I'm watching a clip on YouTube, and it's a Mass Effect 2 on like the old consoles, not the remastering. Man, does the game look old? Like, it looks so interesting. Like, looking at it from, yeah, it's not crazy looking. Oh, okay. I think I'm in the wrong spot. There's like another club section when you talk to the guard. I think that's what it is. Okay. But yeah, like this clip I'm watching to see where I need to go. Yeah, it looks so old. Like, doesn't look like this. Like, honestly, when you look at it compared to this, like, you think the remaster isn't like crazy.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
I'll have to come back
of course.
later.
You know what?
Like, it isn't like the remaster is crazy good looking, you know? Like, it's not like a remake or something. But when you compare it to what it was, like, it does look a lot cleaner in this. I don't know, the skyboxes in the game look a little bit better though. Maybe it's down here, I don't know. I don't know where it is.
The human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the council has
there's
made
any
formal
new
information
stuff.
requests of the Solarian Special Task
Might be new stuff in the stores.
Big selection of illegal shit. You could thrive here if you're strong and ruthless. I like it.
There's only one thing to do. Get rid of him.
Boost packs.
Genera Relocation Services will design and
Oh, aye.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
Yeah, here we go.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. for those with the right name. Do you want something?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Oh yeah, okay. We have to let ourselves
You
get
must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
JUSTICAR. Going for some flirty stuff.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
I'm ready to punch someone, and you're too close.
Relax, relax. It's cool. I'll step off.
Come on, babe. Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Hey. Hey! I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
I don't know why it's funny. It's funny.
Lots of money on good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep ink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? You would think she's tough.
Tougher than you.
That's a load of bullshit.
is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
What do you think about the violence in vids?
It seems fake to me. I don't see the point.
I sensed it. You're acquainted with the real thing.
As are you.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Why is there a Krogan statue? That's a bit weird.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your
gun?
opponent's eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
She is a little bit tapped.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Marin,
Mother.
do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Marin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Can you pick her?
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Wait.
I am ready to leave.
Can you
this
actually
place
have-
and get on with my life? Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Interesting. Could you kill Samira and have what's her name as a follower? Her daughter as a follower. Don't think I've ever seen that outcome before. So of course you're gonna pick Samira, right? Interesting. Yeah, maybe we go and get the packages.
However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
Aria told she's Omega's #1 citizen. But what do we really know about her? With your help, we can make damn sure that the people who should rule Omega do so.
Why would that? That's stupid. Well, that's kind of mean.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
End this now.
Can we talk to? Well, maybe we could talk to. You know that girl's mom. And let her know that we got the killer. Yeah, I could have done that last episode. No. Oh, she got a new outfit. Oh, that's clean. I like that. Oh, level 4 shockwave. Heavy shockwave. Heavy, yeah. Nice. It's funny how they just go all black. She looks like cat. That's like the Catwoman outfit. from what's the name? Batman, the Arkham games. I'd like to have them on the channel at some point. So we gotta go Marab's shop on the Citadel, Eternity on Ilium. Citadel. Still don't know about that password. Oh yeah, we were trying to figure out where. Apparently there was someone at the chair. Maybe they're there now. To see.
Shepard. They currently have no leads.
I want to know when the next shuttle will get here.
There's one every 10 minutes.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I can't believe there aren't any fish up there. It must be a mistake. Can we talk about something?
Yeah.
Greetings, Earth-Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Irashimasu!
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Aria. Ah. Hang on, is it just one package? Right, is that it then?
Even the Citadel, bastion of order, has dark places. Most people prefer not to look too closely at districts such as this. For my part, I seek these places out. They are a source of continuing injustice.
Did we go to Ilium?
Commander, a pleasure to see you again. Can I help you with something?
You said Liara was here?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected. Nosastra is based upon trade. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Have a pleasant visit to Nosastra, Commander.
Ilium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Portrayal of Blasto
How can you
insults
short
Hanar
sell on
society,
prefabs
going
after these
so
human
far as to
colony
call it
attacks?
exploitation.
They're going to see a ton of business.
We hope you, the viewer, will decide whether we have done Blasto justice. And to allow you to decide, all first day purchases are 30% off. Ilium Entertainment thanks you for your support.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course. A Batarian trading group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Batarians claim that slavery and that by limiting the slave trade, the council is violating their cultural rights. The indentured servitude market closed down 3 points, with representatives decrying the unwanted controversy.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just clean the bar.
Just looking around.
Pleasure as always.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different. So it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Okay, now that's offensive.
Difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council is pledged to investigate the matter thoroughly as a possible indication of attacks on humans. Investors in prefabricated complexes are rejoicing, however, as the repair and rebuilding plans have spiked shares industry-wide.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed. High performance requirements. There we go. Run away, you bastards. Give up your colony plans.
The Council thought that Blasto, the first Hanar Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
Oh my god, am I mic muted? I don't know how long for. Oh, I just looked down. I was going proper into it then. I was just saying, like, I was just laughing at all the 2D images. I'm an idiot. Sorry about that. But I was just saying how, like, that's really annoying. How, like, I watched Boundary Break. This YouTube channel where they kind of break the game so they can see what's under the hood of a video game. Where they like go outside the map or see where things are, like simple things, like in cutscenes especially, how things work. It's always interesting. But yeah, like that's kind of what like the photo mode you're able to do with this is kind of see what's happening behind, well, just out of range or out of focal length, I guess. Really interesting.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
Why do you want information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want a leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
Good. You think that would be some Paragon points? Cool. I might have a Google. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we do that. I might have a little look at the blood pack base, because that ain't popping up. N7 blood pack base. Bloody ads. Let's go back to Normandy and see if we can do that. I'm trying to get this one done for ages. I do like these little loading screen cutscenes. They are quite nice. Land on the planet Zedaban. XC chess system. Destroy Abzal. I think where the guy had it. There. Oh, this is a whole new area. Where did this come from? Okay, this is a new area to check out. Might be some stuff to do. Dead. Bigot.
Launching probe. Probe away.
I'm pretty sure when I used to play
Probe away.
Mass Effect 2, I used to do it so that I would deplete the
Launching
planet.
probe.
I would get every resource that could come from it.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Wait. Moderate. I thought moderate was better than good.
Launching probe.
So moderate means worse than good then. Never knew that. That was a good planet, to be fair. I'll just do it. I'm gonna go into the party now and get it done. I hate it when I mute my mic by accident. Not by accident, I do it because I'm like drinking or something. But then I'm just like brain dead and don't realise or check. It's been a while. I've had this side quest in the system for ages. Good to get it done.
I am detecting a large power source inside the base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Easy. Oh, this looks cool. Where are we going? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, being here in person would be a shit show. Like, if you got a fear of heights, that will cook you. Now what's crazy, there are probably planets like this out there.
On the right!
Whoa.
I'll destroy you! Ah! Got you!
Oh, see you later, bro.
They're through my shields!
I love my incendiary ammo. It's so good. But yeah, if anyone's watching, let me know what build you've gone with. probably gone with the worst class. I have no idea which is good. But, for me, having the idea of having shotgun and pistol focus sounds pretty fun. But honestly, the shotguns in this game aren't as good as other games. When you think of shotgun, you think powerhouse up close. But I don't know why, but in this game, when I'm aiming with a shotgun up close, like the aim just goes off for me. My aim is just not locked in. It's not even good when like you hit fire and it doesn't seem.
They're up ahead. I'll kill you all.
And yeah, let's check out my. Who we have? That did nothing. I've maxed it out and it did nothing. I maxed out my heavy shockwave and that did nothing to the guy.
Coming. Will do.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
I can take you all. Charging hard. Engaging.
Got him.
We should get out of here.
Well, are we going back where we came from? Oh. Easy.
I'll take it.
Nice. You know what? We should check my upgrades.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
I could use that.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here.
No, let's talk. We need to talk to Samira. This is kind of her episode. Weapons, assault rifle damage. I don't really need that too much. Biotic. Yeah, let's do that. Heavy muscle weave. Yeah, not really meleeing people to death. It's not bad for like. It is for followers. Screw it. Just do it for those followers. Hang what about... yeah, let's go talk to Samira. It's been a minute.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That's the problem, there's too many followers. And I don't have enough time to check everyone out.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Yeah.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a JUSTICAR. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Should we go and talk to Jack? I don't think we were able to talk to Jack properly. Maybe.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
That's kind of cool.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
That's cute.
Hey. Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
The skin kind of ruins it. Original skin would be better.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Yeah.
You're tough, but But you can't have survived alone all these years.
They helped. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
You work pretty hard at not
I've been with you let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I have to go, but we should do this
swear
again.
there's a moment.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
Hey. Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I should go.
Okay. Talk later.
Because I swear I remember, I don't know, it was like as if my first ever playthrough, I know it's a bit random and weird, but I remember just walking up to her and wanting to talk to her, and she's like, do you want to sleep together? It was like really forward and abrupt and like weird. I was like, I remember that clear as day. Yeah, I don't want to go near him yet. Who else can I talk to? We've got 10 minutes. Say Garrus maybe?
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know. Relax. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Did we listen to this before?
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
You know me, I'm always up for hitting things. And if it makes you feel better.
I'd rather not add my name to the list of people you've knocked on their asses. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. And don't worry about me. Whatever happens, I'll be there.
Okay. Because, yeah, some of that dialogue, I swear we did the more information tab thing. How are you doing?
How may I help you, Commander?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I guess we can call it there. Because more or less next time we got some more of the. I still need to work on the stuff.
Access to the
follower
AI core is restricted.
Loyalty quests. Probably do. I think we'll do Thane's one first, and then these two. I know I've left these two really long. I think it might be a good shout, to be fair. I want to get an end shot of Samara because it was kind of her episode. But yeah, really loving the playthrough as always. I was kind of locked in today. What's this? Listen to this.
What's this area of the ship? This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel. This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor. The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
Ah. Which being smart. Get me out of the way. But yeah, just loving the playthrough as always. Yeah, that'll do an end screen. But yeah, just loving the playthrough as always. It's been really chill tonight. Honestly, I had more of a vibe with this than I did when I played the last few days, really. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but like honestly, the last episode and the one before, I kind of just mellowed out and let the game play, like I said. And that's the good thing with this game. Like when you have moments where it's just all them talking and dialogue and all that stuff, I can just sit back and let the game do it. Honestly, it's so nice and chill, and then if anything pops up, I have something to say, then I do. But yeah, something about this that is just so relaxing, this game. But then the combat, I've got into the combat now. The combat has been real fun. Like my build, like the incendiary stuff and that has been really fun. Like I do have my little things like I've always gone on about, but overall, like I do like my build. It's just, I think at the beginning, I think the worst thing is how slow you get your skill points, because I'm getting my character build is a lot better now, right? Which is fair enough, like we're way in the game now, but I feel like now that I've got it good, I'm probably just over halfway into the game, right? So we got a few legacy missions, and then once we do the Reaper thing, and then when we do the suicide mission, that's it, I think. Unless there's a secret layer of loyalty quests or whatever. But it just feels like, I don't know, I'll just say, it does feel like the layers are kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of blanking on what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm blanking. But yeah, like my builds now, like, because it's getting good at the end, like I'm doing better damage. Like the guns I've got are better. The upgrades I've done are better. Like it just feels better. Whereas at the beginning of the game, my build was kind of rubbish, and I think the first game we were getting skill points every other mission. Like it was really good. It felt like I was progressing. I was dumping points into everything, and all the followers were getting points. But in this, it's like, sure, the skill tree is a little more. It's reduced down. It's simplified. Like they kind of concentrated the classes a bit more, which it is a lot better now. But the whole progression of it is a little bit slower, I think. Like I don't know. In Mass Effect 1, there was something satisfying when you killed an enemy and you got a little bit of XP for it. Some stuff like that, I think, is a little bit more satisfying than it does in this. Where once you complete a mission, you get that end screen of what XP you've got, what money you've got, what upgrades you've unlocked. Like, that's alright, giving that information, but I don't know. It's like in Battlefield or something when you kill an enemy, like if you kill a load of squad or something, and you have all the pop-ups and all the ribbons popping up and stuff like that. Stuff, there's an addiction to it. There's a progression to it. There's a feeling of reward, and I think Mass Effect 1, feeling of reward was always there. Like sure, when you were looting stuff in Mass Effect 1, you did get too much. Weapons, armor, modifications, it was ridiculously massive, and then sorting it and scrapping it all, that's kind of what I ended up doing in the end. But there was something about it, like you were finding so much loot. Like I think I do prefer that style of gameplay. It's almost like Borderlands or like a Fallout style, and then it was always fun, like, or you found a better armor for your followers or something, so you dumped it on them and they just had a different appearance. Whereas this, it's just skins, which I don't know what I would prefer, because I suppose with how many followers there are in this game compared to the first game, I suppose skins are the more cost-effective way, because one, you've got a few more different character builds, and I don't know, I suppose it is a little bit different. You got Silurians and stuff now, and I don't know. To be fair though, we have got a lot of followers now. A lot of followers. Which is kind of annoying, because like, I ain't got enough missions to really hang out with everybody, and you kind of end up sticking with people you like. Like, I've kind of liked it the last few episodes where, like, oh, we've done a mission with Jack or somebody, and then the next we're doing it with Samara, so it feels nice to kind of hang out with them a little bit longer. Or so, like, I'll probably end up being with Grunt and Morden for a bit when we do them, or like, I don't know, it's a vibe. But there is a lot in this. It's good though, really good. I absolutely adore the amount of what would you say, the DLC stuff. It is nice having the extra bit. Although, even though I liked Lara the Shadow Broker with Liara, that was fun. But there's something in it that I'm not like crazy about. Because in Mass Effect 2, when I played it on the 360 for the first time a few years back, like, for me, I always bring up that because it was my first ever playthrough, and it was probably one of the last games I played where it was just me. After that, I was more or less streaming. Like, well, I went into Andromeda and then I started streaming midway through that game. But Mass Effect was kind of the last game I played on my own without streaming. But it was my first time playing it. So when I played Mass Effect 2, because I didn't have all the DLCs, so when I had the moment with Liara on Ilium, I think it was the scanning thing, and then she was like, oh, I'll speak to you soon, and then I think it was the scene on the ship. Or there might be another scene on the Normandy in Mass Effect 3 that's similar. I can't remember. Nah, I think there might be another scene in Mass Effect 3 with Liara. I think the one at the end of the Shadow Broker is a part of the DLC. Because there's a whole thing in Mass Effect 3 where I remember where Liara's like, what do you want me to tell everyone when you die? Or if something happens to you? I don't think that was in the conversation when we had the Liara at the end of the DLC. I think it's a similar scene, but it's different. Or it's just us bonding again. Yeah. I think we're gonna have another scene like that, but in Mass Effect 3. But yeah, like, I don't know, but in Mass Effect, when I played it on the 360, because I didn't have that DLC, it was essentially Mass Effect. Once we did the Liara's little bit where we saw her and then she's like, oh, I'm going off now to do some Shadow Broker stuff. That was it. There was nothing. It was like one mission with Liara and nothing. It was dead. So it was more interesting when I was ending up flirting with Tali and stuff. There was something in it, like, there was like, okay, Liara's not in the picture anymore. She's hanging out with some other guy and all this stuff, and it's like, okay. So I go with Tali, and Tali's actually really fun when you actually get to know her. And then in Mass Effect 3, you have kind of the crew kind of building back to what it was. So you have like Garrus in the fold, Tali, Liara's back. What's her name? Ashley's back. So you have all these elements and all these moments. So when you have a mission where you're with Tali and Liara and they question it, like, oh, your relationship, what the fuck's going on? It's really cool. But I think it's going to feel different now that, because I've done all the like mission, like the Shadow Broker stuff, like this extra bit of time with Liara in Mass Effect 2. I think going to switching to Tali is a little bit harder. Not crazy different, but I do think it is a little bit more like, oh, I am essentially just completely U-turned and gone for someone else. Whereas, because I didn't have that DLC in the original run, it's like, it felt more natural, like, okay, Liara ain't in the picture, so you go with someone else. Or you get distracted with someone else, or someone else is there when Shepard's going through all this shit. You know, like, it's cool. So I don't know whether if DLCs kind of take away from stuff. But it was a good DLC though, that's the thing. It was a good DLC. Honestly, the Shadow Broker stuff would have been more... Yeah, actually, I think if they made that Shadow Broker stuff like a time jump backwards, set just before, in between Mass Effect 1 and 2, it might be better. That might have been a little bit... Yeah, that might have worked a bit better. But yeah, whole time jump backwards probably isn't the best thing to do in Mass Effect because there's so much going on. And it can get confusing. So it probably wouldn't work, but I think that would probably fit better in the story arc. Because like, I feel like if you have Mass Effect 2 where Liara's like not that interested, or she's busy with her own things so she can't come with us, then it just gives you a little bit more reason to move on from her. Or a bit more conflict of how loyal you are to Liara or whatever. Because then you essentially have a whole game without Liara, someone that you kind of bonded in the first game. I don't know, it's a different thing, because like, that's the thing, you can bond with anybody in the game, which is kind of cool, but it's just the dynamic of characters, it's really cool to see. how things can work. Like, see, you haven't got one thing, but you've got the other. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm going to leave you there today because I'm just rambling. We'll be back with some more Mass Effect 2 in the next few days. Still alternating between this and whatever else I'm playing. So not tomorrow but the day after should be something. And then my main Let's Plays should be tomorrow and yesterday. So there should be hopefully stuff up every day. I just don't know what it will be. But yeah, just keep an eye out for more Mass Effect 2. And we'll just keep it going. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.